Morning, Piggy.
Morning. It's later than it normally is for the morning run. Had all that rain and storming last night, so they opened up late down here.
Yep.
For safety's sake. It might be a little noisy on this trip. Got the wipers going a little bit. Got all the rain coming down. Tap, 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 tap. So.
Yeah, it's been pouring down.
Well, there's a less than wise person that ain't got their lights on. In a big old truck.
Yep, I knew that.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew they was gonna do it.
Yep.
Well, we saw a few trees down on the way in. Well, a couple anyway.
So you saw two that you pointed out.
Yeah. Don't know how many others there might be around about the region, but I know along our path there was at least two. That was next to the road. There's one you could tell had to have been sawed up sometime early this morning or sometime after daybreak. Because you could tell it had been across the road.
Yep.
And you could tell it had been sawed up. That's going to happen, son. Part of nature, part of the way things go on.
Yeah, we've seen ponds out of the banks, creeks out of their banks.
Oh yeah, creek down below the house, it took out the banks. Means it dropped a lot of water last night.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't up. Now it's up.
Oh yeah. It's out in the field, up and out in the field, and almost to the driveway of the place that...
that one place, well that's why they built that driveway up the way they did. Was because of that overflow.
Yeah.
And put a good bridge on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd want to have that place for it.
I would.
I mean, it's a big old house, two of them actually on that property.
Yeah, two big old houses.
One of them's big and one of them's a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know it has to be a multi-million-dollar property. They built that up so they could have a driveway in without having to worry about when creek floods. Well, I hit a bunch of water. Right side just got pressure washed.
Oh, the left.
Huh?
The left did too.
Not as much as the right did. Yeah, we got to get up a little later this morning because the place wasn't going to open up until 10 o'clock. So we got up. I think it was rougher on me getting up at a later time than it was this morning. Gonna be alright though. Well,
But yeah, there's a car with a blinker and no lights right there in front of us, y'all. See the tail lights? Yeah, it didn't have no lights on.
He got them on.
He does now.
That's his brake lights.
Yeah.
He had his tail lights on.
I didn't see him, and I couldn't see him on this camera.
I saw him.
Might have just been the spray up behind it that blocked it, but I couldn't see him. I saw the blinker. I didn't see the...
Well, folks, I don't know if any good was done recently. Don't know if it's called that one Twiddle-Dee or Twiddle-Dum, but back here digging out a trench around certain places. The crawl space is totally covered up now, folks, with dirt and tar paper. Any plumbing is going to have to be done by somebody else, and it's going to be costly because they're going to have to dig that crawl space out in order to get up under there and do any plumbing work should it become necessary. Then you got it trenched out, donkey donkey, and it's going down to the big trench. That's the old driveway basement. And the old driveway has got a lot of standing water in it all the way to the road. Guess what I think? I think they're going to find that basement's still going to get wet.
Oh yeah.
Until they solve all the problems. One of the problems is the lower driveway needs to be dug back out because over time a lot of soil has moved down into that trench. It's a good 4 inches thick, back down to what used to be the old driveway. The concrete comes out so far away from the basement, maybe a good bit still under dirt from where all that has moved down. And then there's gravel underneath that going out further out, and it's covered up. You know, it's covered up well enough. It's got a good packet of dirt, grass growing, and it's all the way to the road. So a lot of y'all out there knows what that means. There ain't no drainage happening. So I find it funny though. Yeah. You can't teach nobody nothing because they already think they know it all. So they're gonna have to learn by trial and error all that really needs to be done. Now, there have been talks and plans made to clear all that out down there. But when and if it'll ever happen, I don't know. To be honest, I hope God moves for us and has us in a different place should it ever go down. But again, I find it funny because they won't listen to nobody that has any sense. They'll listen to those that ain't. Kind of a case of right is wrong, wrong is right, and truth is being allowed to die on a cold ground. You know, I've tried telling them a thing or two. Oh, they go out of their way to go opposite of whatever I say. Then they find out they're wrong. Did they ever come tell me anything about it? Well, no, because then they'd have to admit they were wrong.
Popo.
Yeah. And, you know, being wrong is something 99% of people, okay, I'll give it 90% of people, don't like to admit to it, usually don't. But when you're dealing with specific mindsets, they can't admit to being wrong. Because they always right. There have been some things I've told them. After a couple of years, they finally come to the realization. They talk about, yeah, I figured it out. It was just something I done told them up to 2 years ago. They claim they figured it out. One of those things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like that little seed finally sprouted inside that slow brain. And they figured it out. Imagine that. So, it's funny, folks. It's sad but funny. But, anywho, we is now on the way back. Probably have a little bite to eat. I done had me a cup of coffee. I done drunk that since I had time to do so before we left out. Probably do that every morning and sacrifice to get up earlier. Make sure I got my butt to bed earlier. I don't want to do that though. On normal mornings, I'm fine. Just do what we got to do. Come back, didn't have my cup of coffee. It don't affect me like most. I really ain't got a habit. It's just that I am very limited on what I can drink. So I mostly drink coffee and water. And just go with it that way.
And now you start to drink a little bit of Gatorade.
A little bit of Gatorade. Helps a little bit. Yeah, but that's something I can have. Most things you can't have. Can't have regular milk, lactose free, costing on the leg. Juices and stuff that they cost an arm and a leg. So I'm good with coffee. Although I have gone to drinking a little bit more expensive coffee, Dunkin'. But it's worth it. That's a good taste of coffee. As long as you get the original. I've tried some of their French vanilla version. I got used to it, but that's a little rough. But mainly, coffee and water is the cheapest thing I can drink. Don't bother me too much. I'm good with that. I needed the water anyhow. I'll drink me a cup of coffee. Sometimes I'll have me another one later in the day. And everything. I've cut down the scoops again. We found me some original Dunkin'. When I get down with the French vanilla, I'm going to have it down to 1 scoop per cup. And make that stuff last a while. So, that'll be good.
I didn't know you'd started cutting back on it, so I put you 3 scoops.
I did yesterday.
I put 3 scoops.
That's why you didn't know.
Yeah.
That's alright. Still gonna take me a little while to wake up. And this morning, folks, I can tell you, I did not want to wake up, much less get up.
This place on here is flooded. Well, I can't see the construction area because if they do, they'll see the piggy. So I'm showing them what I can of it. And all that's flooded over there, y'all.
Yeah. That pond's getting cleaned out, though.
Yeah.
All that been under cover of trees for decades. So the pond wasn't in too good a shape, but it's getting a cleaning out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're connected now. Well, you could if she could get the camera on it, but
Yeah.
evidently I'm in the way.
Well, I can show the piggy, don't get me wrong. It just...
Oh, now that wouldn't be good. Piggy ain't dressed up for being on camera.
That's right.
But I'm just sitting here rambling, folks, talking about things. I think it's funny about the situation at the house. But again, what can you do? You can't, ultimate wisdom and all that. You can't teach it nothing. It's always right.
Well, that pond right there is out its banks.
Yeah.
There's another one over on the other side of the property over there that it's out.
Another one on the other side.
Yeah, they got one over behind the house over there.
Oh, okay.
Other side.
Well, I don't see nothing coming, so I guess I can go. So, they were getting on it.
And people finally moved into the Beetlejuice house.
Yeah, that's what she calls the Beetlejuice house, because the way it's painted up.
It's black, white, black, white, black, y'all.
Yep.
We're either going to be Beetlejuice or Ebony and Ivory, one of the two.
Ebony and Ivory.
Nah. I said it's the Beetlejuice house. That's what I've been calling it ever since they painted it.
Yep. I like that better too. It fits. On there. But I think I had something else on my mind yesterday talking about poor Lake Kathy's back here full.
Yeah, Lake Kathy's full. I'd show y'all, but there's houses you have to just get a peek through.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get a good look unless we went back there around it. And it's a dead end back there, so
Yeah,
I'd rather not.
yeah, I'd re-
Called up. There's this strange black car. Then I'd be sitting there having playing photos. Oh, we do. She does YouTube, so we was just filming how much water had come up over the banks of the ponds and stuff. You know, so that would be a whole lot of not pond.
yeah,
There's a little pullover pond right there.
yeah.
Oh, not that is that big out. If you wouldn't want to go on too far, you'd be in the water.
Be in the ditch.
Yeah.
I'm hoping y'all can hear him okay over this rain.
Right up here. Well, you can view it here a little bit. If not, I'll do another one. How's that?
Now I can adjust the volume.
Right up here was one of the trees that had fallen. You can tell been sawed up already. Maybe right up here. Not right up here. Yeah, there it is. There's some right there.
Yes,
There's some over here.
yeah, that's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Fell all the way across the road.
It wasn't a huge tree, but it was enough to go across the road. This is how it looks after a good storm and still raining. This house right up here on the left used to belong to a man named Mr. Crawford. He used to do a little trash service. I used him for trash service. He was a pretty good old man. He passed away though. The house looked like it sat vacant for a long time. Folks started finally picking up around it and all that. There's people living there now. But that's just how it looks around here when it's all rainy and stormy and everything. Ditches full of water. Ditches full of water.
Yeah, lots of water. Ponds are getting full. That's full.
Yeah.
I bet this
I
one
know
up here's
this
full.
one up there is full.
Oh yeah, that one's full too.
Yeah, they've got a way to drain it off.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, I guess that's good enough. I've bored you long enough. So, Piggy loves you.
Bye, guys.